my journey of Ireland, time had finally come. I left the bustle of the city, the fast cars and the throngs of people and hit the road once again. And this time I had an appointment with someone.
Away from the hustle and bustle of the city of Dublin, I'm a little outside right now at a farm where, you're going to love this, you get the milk or the cream to make Baileys, that amazing Irish liqueur. So let's meet Joe, whose farm we're at actually right now. Hi Joe.
Hello, you're very welcome.
Thank you so much.
Very nice to have you at the Bailey's farm.
Thank you, I'm glad to be here.
Good, good, good.
So what are we going to do now?
Oh, well, there are a number of things we're going to do today, but I think the first thing we need to do is actually go meet the very special ladies who live here, the Bailey's ladies, because it is they who produce the milk and the cream that makes Bailey's so famous all over the world.
Okay, come on, I'm excited.
Okay, but first, we have some designer wellies for you to wear.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Famous Irish designer shoes
Absolutely.
made specially for farming?
Yes, indeed, indeed. Great, and because our cows live outdoors for most of the year, we're going to go off now and we're going to meet the Bailey's ladies.
Okay, come on,
let's go. Let's go.
Bailey's original Irish cream became the world's first cream liqueur when it was developed in Ireland in 1974, not very long ago. It's enjoyed all over the world as a flavor to be had with coffee or simply savoured over ice cubes, which is how I personally like it. Bailey's uses 4 million litres of cream every year to make their liqueur, and that, my friends, is 4.3% of the country's milk production, which comes from around 1,400 farms across the country. No wonder then farmers like Joe like to keep their Bailey's ladies happy.
Is this all mud or is
this all
mud and
all
dung
clay.
and everything?
No, this is all clay, rich clay. Okay. And growing here, you see, this is the secret.
Natural grass?
It is a natural grass. It grows most of the year. It grows naturally. But look, the quality.
Is there anything you put to this? Anything to, any kind of manure? Or?
Yes, we recycle some of the manure and everything, but it is a natural product. You know, remember, here's all the natural ingredients, okay? And it is the grass that gives the Bailey's cream that really, really special and unique flavour. Right. So it is. Okay.
And as Joe was telling me a little earlier, if the cream or the milk supplied to Bailey's was from cows in any other country, Bailey's would taste different because the grass here in Ireland is unique and it's what makes it different from grass anywhere else in the world. So it's very important that all the milk, all the cows are bred only in Ireland, and that's what gives Bailey's its unique flavour.
That's right. And remember, this is where they're living. When the cows are on grass, they're eating maybe 80 kilos of grass every day.
80 kilos of grass?
80 kilos of grass every day. But remember, cows like this, at peak, will produce 45 litres of milk per day.
Oh, wow.
So it's a lot of milk. Think when you go to the supermarket and you buy a litre of milk,
45?
One of these cows can do 45 litres.
45 litres.
So they're really, really special ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And as I was soon to learn, not only did each of his hard-working women have distinct personalities, they were also all legitimized.
And they all have tags on them.
They all have tags.
What are those tags?
The yellow tag, that is the EU identification.
Okay.
When the calf is 1 day old, they get their special tags, and this is emailed off to the national government agency, okay, and within 2 days we have a passport back for the calf.
You have a passport for a cow?
Every cow, every animal on my farm has a passport.
Okay.
Yeah, just like you and me.
Right. So
except you don't have the yellow tag.
Thank God.
Yes. But for our breeding program, we're using some of the top bulls from all over the world.
Okay.
But always we're trying to improve the quality of the milk, the quality of the cow herself,
right.
You know, and by using the technology of breeding to achieve this.
Joe told me that his farm would be passed down to his sons or daughters, but that it would always stay within the family. Joe also said that like his farm, he wanted to keep his line of cows pure by not having outside additions to the group.
Okay, well I think now that we have seen the Bailey's ladies, I'd like to take you back to the farm and we're going to meet the next generation of Bailey's ladies. We're going to meet the little ones.
Okay, let's welcome them with open arms.
Okay.
Am I going to get to feed them?
Okay, we're now in the calf shed, you know, and we have to put a lot of time and care into managing new calves, okay? So the first thing we've got to do is, I'm hoping that maybe you'll help me to feed them.
I think I will help you.
If you want to bring the grain, okay, we're going to give some of the older calves some grain.
It was unbelievable. I saw calves from a few weeks old to calves barely a day old. And to my untrained eye, they looked exactly the same. And they were all hungry, all the time.
You know what, after visiting all the little calves here, I think now we should go over and see where we do the milking on the farm.
Sounds good.
And we can come back here later, okay?
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay, bye guys. Well, this is our milking parlour. It's I often call it my second home because I spend a lot of my time here. It's where we milk our cows. On each side we have 14 cows standing, and these are the units that are placed on the cows for the milking. It's all highly mechanised. The milking is done each morning at around 7 a.m. and again in the evening time at 5 p.m. So every day of the year.
And how much milk is
we are producing at the moment about 3,000 to 4,000 litres of milk per day.
Per day?
Per day at the moment.
Oh, wow.
And it's taking about 1 hour and 15 minutes to do the milking. Okay?
Oh, wow.
And we also play music to our cows.
You do?
Yes, we have a new hi-fi system installed just a few weeks ago.
I can see speakers.
Yes, brand new speakers.
That actually help the cows?
Yes, it has been scientifically proven that if you play relaxing music for the cows, it will stimulate the milk supply and also improve the quality.
That's
and
wonderful.
it is now normal to find in every Irish milking parlour the farmer playing music to the cows.
Can I ask you what kind of music they enjoy the most?
Well, because we have different age groups, we play a mixture of some rock and roll, also some rap music for the younger cows as
really?
well. Yes.
I'm sure Jay-Z would be very happy to know
I think so.
that his music is helping good milk production in Ireland.
And also good for me. Help to relax me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But and this is my own work on the farm. I love this work. It's what I call quality time with my ladies.
Yes.
Okay. So it is. So I think now we'll go back to the visitor centre, where we have Paul from Bailey's, who's going to show us how we actually make Bailey's.
Okay, that should be very interesting.
If you'd like to come back with me.
Absolutely.
Coming up, it's a heady cocktail of warm liqueur and sprawling gardens.
Hi Paul, nice to meet you.
Hi Dapsy.
I just met Joe, who introduced me to the Bailey's ladies, from where you get the cream to make Bailey's, and of course now I can't wait to see how Bailey's is actually made.
Great, I'm delighted to have the opportunity to show you how to make Bailey's.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem. The first ingredients for Bailey's is of course fresh Irish dairy cream, which is similar to triple cream, and it comes from 1,400 farms, and about 40,000 cows spend their life working to produce the cream for us.
Wow.
The cream reaches our plant 36 hours after leaving the farm. Okay?
Wow.
The second ingredient then, very importantly, is Irish whiskey, which is triple pot distilled. And then we take white neutral grain spirit, which is blended with the whiskey in order to round out the flavours so as it doesn't become too harsh.
Okay.
The next ingredient then in Bailey's is sugar.
I'm liking this already.
No, it's even beginning to look good already.
I know.
And then the next ingredient, and very importantly, is chocolate, which is produced for us in France and made from cocoa beans and vanilla pods. So we mix all those together, then we homogenize it or mix it all up, and we have Bailey's. Yeah. And now, Dapsy, especially for you to taste.
That seemed awfully simple to make, actually.
All you need is $50 million
oh my God,
to
that's
produce
wonderful.
the technology.
This is wonderful. Thanks, Paul, for the time and the experience of Bailey's.
Wicklow County, located to the south of Dublin, is called the Garden of Ireland because it boasts of many beautiful gardens, including Avondale, Powerscourt and Mount Usher. I was on my way to the Ritz-Carlton Powerscourt, located at the foothills of the Wicklow Mountains. I'd heard the Powerscourt Gardens were one of the world's greatest gardens to be found. 45 acres of formal gardens, terraces, statues and ornamental lakes filled with secret hollows, endless walkways and over 200 variations of trees and shrubs. The Powerscourt Gardens have been a sight to behold for over 2.5 centuries, when the gardens were first laid out by Richard Wingfield in the 1740s. Considered one of Ireland's greatest remaining estates, today the gardens are among the finest in all of Europe. Combine this offering with the 5-star extravagance of the Ritz-Carlton and you're probably in a heaven of sorts. The hotel itself boasts of 200 spacious guest rooms with panoramic views and terraces in many of them. Plush interiors, state-of-the-art technology and uber-luxurious hospitality. The Ritz-Carlton Powerscourt is what you would call the perfect package. Continuing down south and still in the mood for scenic appeasement, I was making my way to County Kerry. I was in the mood for water and I was looking for the lakes of Killarney. But first, a slight detour. Built in 1835, the historic Dromoland Castle is the ancestral seat of the O'Briens, direct descendants of a Gaelic Irish royal family. Located in County Clare, it is Ireland's largest 5-star resort. It's built entirely of blue limestone in a Gothic revival style and was first opened as a hotel in 1963.
On my way to the lakes of Killarney, I decided to take a little detour and stop by the Dromoland Castle, which is now one of the most luxurious resorts in all of Ireland. Now you can walk around the estate if you want to feed the swans or see the golf course or admire the scenery. I'm a little lazy, so I'm going to take the golf cart.
The grounds and woods extend to 365 acres, and despite having seen so much of Irish landscape already, I was amazed as usual at the beauty and upkeep of the place. Within the castle, each of the 99 rooms and suites boast of the classic blend of period decoration with modern amenities. If you're looking for a regal treat in the west of Ireland, you know where to head. Once again, I was back on the road. My itinerary said I was to travel further south in the province of Munster to get to County Kerry. On my way, I passed Limerick, a city located on the banks of the River Shannon with a population of around 91,000 people and growing. Made me wonder just how different it would be to live in a small town, coming from a place like Mumbai, of course. Coming up, love is in the air at the lakes of Killarney. Situated near the town of Killarney in County Kerry, the lakes of Killarney occupy a broad valley stretching south between the mountains. There are 3 lakes that make up this scenic attraction: the lower lake, the middle lake, and yes, you guessed right, the upper lake. The area surrounding the lakes makes up the Killarney National Park, visited by many for its natural, historic and religious interests.
If you're looking for the mystical side of Ireland, no better place in County Kerry to experience all of that. And Killarney, with its lakes and beautiful scenery, makes for a perfect honeymoon setting.
Castle, located on the shores of the lower lake, is a medieval square tower built by the O'Donohues in the 15th century. Along with the Killarney National Park, it makes for a great tourist spot and is in fact a departure point for boat tours on the lake. The sun had gone down by the time I made my way to the town of Killarney, located to the north of the lakes. I wasn't in the mood to stop exploring, so I hit the streets to learn a little bit more about Killarney by night. The town was awarded the Best Kept Town Award for 2007 in a cross-border competition in Ireland. It's one of Europe's best-known tourist destinations because of its proximity to attractions like the Muckross Abbey, the Gap of Dunloe, the Killarney Lakes and the Ross Castle.
This little street is what makes for the shopping district in Killarney, and as you can tell, it's not very big. However, this entire area is dotted with antique shops and little souvenir shops and pharmacies and bookstores. I, however, have found two places of interest that I'm going to check out. Want to follow me?
Unlike the activities of a big city, at Killarney it suffices to simply take a walk down its streets, sink in the cobblestone paths, antique shops, quaint bookstores, cafes and traditional jewelry stores like this one.
So I'm at this little jewelry store on the main street in Killarney. As you can see, it's got little shamrock earrings and some other Celtic jewelry. But what I'm here for is something very unique to the store. Hi Maria.
Hello, how are you?
So someone tells me you have something couples in love need to show their affection to each other.
We do indeed. We have the cladder.
The cladder?
The cladder, indeed.
Okay.
It is a lovely claddering, love, loyalty and friendship. Originated in a little village called the Cladder in County Galway.
Okay.
And it was made by a blacksmith for his wife. It is an original wedding band, Irish wedding band. Would you like to try one?
Sure.
The way the cladder ring is worn usually conveys the wearer's romantic availability. Worn on the left hand, it means the wearer is in a relationship.
Are you spoken for?
No.
No. I think you have it on the wrong finger now if you're not spoken for. Yes, if you're spoken for, you wear it on.
Which means if I have
if you're
someone
betrothed,
in my life.
betrothed, we'll use a good word.
Okay.
Yes, if you've someone in your life, someone very special, you wear it on the left hand with the crown facing outward.
Okay.
If you're seeking a new love, on the right hand with the crown facing towards the heart.
Oh well, left or right, I was wearing a ring whose tradition dated back to the 17th century when it was first produced during the reign of Queen Mary II. I felt so special.
There we go, that feels so much more comfortable. Thank you so much, Maria.
You are very welcome. Very, very welcome.
It's beautiful.
Well, I hope you find somebody very special.
I hope so too. After my love affair with the Cladder, time to soothe that beating heart with some ice cream. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Lots of ice cream. Anything you recommend?
Well, absolutely. We have the Baileys right here, which is very popular. It's made with Bailey's Irish cream.
Oh, Bailey.
There we go.
Oh, it's good. That is good.
We have something a little bit more unusual. This is a Guinness flavored ice cream with chocolate chips in it, made with the Guinness Stout, the beer.
This is, oh, wow.
Yeah, and actually everything we make is with the real thing, so it actually has beer in it. The other one has the Baileys in it.
Wow, this is ingenious. I can't believe I'm having beer and ice cream.
And my personal favorite would be the chocolate whiskey, which is made with...
chocolate whiskey? Bring it on.
And there we go. The whiskey's sort of sharp and it cuts through the chocolate.
I like sharp. I think I'm gonna have the chocolate whiskey.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
You can indeed. I'll get that up for you.
Wow.
I don't think I'll ever forget that taste. Irish whiskey and chocolate. Now this is what I would call getting the best of both worlds. And I was getting it at Killarney. It was getting late though. Time to head back to my hotel, the Macross Park Hotel. If you're looking for a 5-star treatment in Killarney, then the Macross Park Hotel and Cloister Spa is the place to be. Housed in an 18th century mansion and located in the National Park with 25,000 acres of magnificent landscape literally at your doorstep, it makes for an ideal romantic getaway. Its award-winning bars and restaurants, elegant rooms and spa facility literally threw me back to the time of royalty.
Here at the Cloister Spa, the Macross Park Hotel, I couldn't have asked for a better way to unwind after a long day, rest my tired feet and pamper myself. Now there are a number of treatments, facial treatments, body treatments at the spa, but I'm going to do what I love best, soaking myself in the swimming pool.
While I am content with simply languishing in the Vitality pool, there are a number of other ways you can pamper yourself. You even have available at your request special spa cuisines to keep that energy going. My energy was now waning. Time to hit the bed and wake up for a brand new day.
Discover Ireland, brought to you by Tourism Ireland.